Howdy folks, welcome to another session of God's Secrets. Today I'm going to share with you some very thrilling secrets about the verse, holy words written down by the King David. It says in the 25th Psalm, the secret of Adonai is with those that fear him. He shall reveal his covenant, he will make known to him. Or in the words of King David, Sod Adonai li'oreav, ubrito lahodiam. The secret of Adonai, YHVH, is with those who fear him. His covenant he'll make known to them. What you're going to hear is the words from the spiritual master, holy spiritual master, Rebbe Shimon Bar Yochi. His teaching is from his book, the Zohar, the book of Illumination, which is close to 2200 years old. He was an incarnation. Shimon Bar Yochi was an incarnation of Moses. He came back to this world to reveal the spiritual teachings, the hidden teachings of the Bible. I went through the whole Zohar and found all the places where they spoke, where they brought forth the verses of the Psalms, and we're going to talk about the secret of Adonai is with those who fear him. His covenant he'll make known to them. The Zohar begins concerning this, and it opens. It says, the secret of Adonai is with those who fear him. His covenant he'll make known to them. In the Zohar Bereshit, Genesis, the Saba. There's an individual there, comes forward without a name. They don't name who this ancient sage is. The Saba means an elder in Aramaic. He opened explaining this verse, saying, Shimon, Shimon, who is it that says, let us make man? Who said that? In the Genesis, in the beginning of the Bible, it says, let us make man an image in our likeness. Who said, let us make man? And who is this Elohim? Elohim is the name of God that appears in the first verse of the Bible. It says, in the beginning, Elohim created the heaven and earth. And in the original language, Bereshit, bara Elohim, et hashamayim v'et haaretz. With these words, the great sage disappeared. Very peculiar. Before anyone had a chance to see him, Rabbi Shimon said, on seeing that he addressed me as only Shimon, and not Rabbi Shimon, he must have been the Holy One, blessed is he. Of him it's written, the Ancient of Days was seated. Rabbi Shimon said, picture a king who wants to build several buildings, and he had an architect who worked for him, who did exactly as he was told and did nothing else. The king is divine creative power called Chachma in the biblical language, Hebrew, and Elohim, the name of God, in the first verse of the Bible, in the beginning Elohim created heaven and earth, is the architect above, being the supernal mother, who is called Elohim. Elohim is also the architect below, being the manifestation of the divine presence, which is called the Shekhinah. That's the first time that we see in the Zohar the verse, the secret of Adonai is with those who fear him. To them he makes known his covenant. Then in another place it opens up, and Rebbe Eliezer spoke concerning the three sons of Noah, saying three colors issue from the side of holiness. These colors radiate on all sides in the lower sphere through 27 spiritual channels, which are the sides of the doors that stop up the abyss. This is known to the masters of the secrets of the Torah. Happy is the portion of those that the God delights to honor them. It's written, the secret of Adonai is with those who fear him. When a man knows how to arrange the praise of the God in a correct manner, the God performs his will. Such a man causes blessing to abound above and below. And that section is from the Zohar in the Parsha Noach. Now we shall continue. Another place. One should make a platform in the shape of an altar filled with dirt to circumcise one's son upon it. And the God will count to him as if he offered up upon it burnt offerings and peace offerings. It's written, in every place my name is remembered, I will come and bless you. It's also written, my name is remembered. This refers to circumcision, of which it's written, the secret of Adonai is with those who fear him. He will show them his covenant. An altar of stone refers to a convert who is circumcised while still having a heart of stone. It's like an idol made out of stone, as it's written, you shall not make an idol of stone. His circumcision is of no use to him. Many people from different religions seek to proselytize and convert people to their religions. But the biblical religion of Moses, the Jewish religion, does not seek to make converts. The path of the Torah is a unique path for some souls. It says in the Bible, God gave Elohim Acherim, other gods, to the other nation. His more accurate translation is God's Elohim Acherim, gods of the back. There is only one God. God has many names. In the path of the Torah, the Bible that the Jews received at Mount Sinai with its commandments that number 613, and it's not a path for everyone to do. There are many ways to God. As the prophet Elijah said in his book Tana Debliau, it's written there that a Jew or Gentile alike who serves God with a true heart, that he can come to achieve the spirit of holiness. So, if a person wants to convert to the way of Judaism, they approach it in earnestly, earnestly, they are accepted, and they can reach the highest state in this path. But for a person who it's not meant for them, it can be difficult for them, and all the people that are in this path of correction of the Torah are dependent on one another, including one who joins this path. Anyways, it's just an interpolation into this. Now we'll continue with the subject at hand. Rabbi Yehuda said the verse, the secret of Adonai is with those that fear him, he shall show them his covenant. To those who fear Adonai continually, or fear the God continually, and thus prove themselves worthy to hold a secret, he reveals to them his secrets. The world was made and established in 42 letters, all of which are adornments of the divine name. By them is created the lower and upper worlds. These 42 letters are the supernal mystical principle. They are the basis and secret of all the worlds. Thus is explained the verse, the secret of Adonai is with those who fear them, reveals to them his covenant. The first part of the verse concerns the undisclosed letters, and the end of the verse are those revealed letters. What we're referring to here is the 42 letter name called the name Mem Beit. The 42 letter name that comes from letters that are arranged in a certain way, found at the beginning of the Bible, and it's a very strong name that evokes the powers of the God that are primary in creation. Continue now. Rebbe Shimon said, I'm about to reveal to you a mystery revealed only to great holy people. The God has given great power to the unclean spirit to dominate the world and inflict harm. So one should not treat this as a light matter. And they should be on guard so it does not bring accusations against us, even in our holy works. Because of this, we provide him with a little nourishment in our divine service. As from holiness he derives his power. So when the God said to put totafot, it's in the Bible, totafot, it translates phylacteries, on your head, and in those there's a little hair that comes out on the outside from a cow. On the outside, the unclean spirit, by seeing this hair, knows that he has a part in the phylacteries, the tefillin, and he will not harm or bring accusations against the man who wears them. And this is like the goat given to the unclean spirit on the Day of Atonement. Happy is the man who guards so that his sins are not brought to notice on high. Rabbi Abba began to cry, hearing these words. Rabbi Eliezer said to him, Abba, wipe the tears. Father, wipe the tears from your face. Actually, it wasn't Father, it's Rabbi Abba. Wipe the tears from your face. Abba does mean Father. As the spiritual teachings of the Torah are entrusted to the righteous, as it's written, the secret of Adonai is with those that fear him. It's from the Zohar and Parsha Pekudi. Now we'll continue. Rabbi Shimon said, and he wept, and he said, woe if I reveal these secrets, and woe if I do not. The companions that were with him were silent. Rabbi Abba stood up and said, is it not written, the secrets of Adonai are with those who fear him? And do not the companions tremble before the God? Rabbi Shimon was with Rabbi Eliezer, his son, Rabbi Abba, Rabbi Yehuda, Rabbi Yossi, Ben Yaakov, Rabbi Yitzchak, Rabbi Chizkiah, Ben Rav, Rabbi Chia, Rabbi Yossi, and Rabbi Isa. Rabbi Shimon continued saying, it's time to work for Adonai because they have made void your Torah. Meaning, made void your Torah, which is referring to the supernal Torah. That the supernal Torah, this being the secrets of the Torah, the Kabbalah, is not applied in the service of the commandments, so to establish the divine according to its formations, that which constitutes the form of the general principle by which all things exist to this day. And they all were silent and heard a voice. Their knees knocked together. The voice was that of the supernal assembly that was gathering above. Continuing, Rabbi Shimon said, all the formations and all these words may be revealed to the masters who have been weighed in the balance and found of value. It may not be revealed to those who have just entered into the garden of the secret tradition, but only to those who have entered and departed in peace. He who enters but does not depart in peace, it would be better for him if he had not been created. The general principle guiding all these matters is Atik, the Ancient One, and Zeranpin, the small face, the source of the Ruach, the emotional soul, are all one, being all that is, was, and will be. It does not change. They are in unity according to their Tikunim, which are the gateways that the divine fortune flows down, called Mazel, providence. It is the image that includes all names, all divine names, with all its ornaments and crowns joined to it. It contains the perfection of all things in the image of man. Its image includes both above and below. Atik, the Ancient of Days, established his own Tikunim, his own gateways of providence, as well as those of Zeranpin, and the small face, the source of the Ruach, the emotional soul. According to this form and image, the difference between them is that by being on the scales, one emerges on the side of judgment, one on the side of mercy. The secrets are not given over except to those who harvest the holy field. Of this it's written, the secret of Adonai is with those who fear him. That is from the Zohar in the section called the Idra Rabbah, the large gathering. Continuing, there is an upper and lower hand of God. The hand of Yud-He Vav-He refers to the left. If one is worthy of the right hand of God, it is included in the left and gives assistance to those in need. In this case, it's called the right hand. The other case is the lower hand. Other hand of the God, which is when harsh judgments descend to the world. As it's written, the secret of Adonai is with those that fear him. And this is from the Idra Rabbah, another place in the Idra Rabbah. Continuing now with the last section here, last piece, that is found in the Idra Zuta, which is the small gathering. It was the gathering where Rebbe Shimon Bar Yochi said his last words before he left this world. So we'll take this from here now. The year is curved and crooked, so that the supernal secrets may be suspended in it. The highest secrets are suspended in it. The highest secrets are concealed in it. Woe to the one who reveals secrets. The secrets of the Torah may not be revealed to one who walks in crooked paths. It's written, the secret of Adonai is with those who fear them. He makes known his covenant to them. Those who walk in crooked paths, there is no place for them with these words. As when those words emerge, as when these words emerge from their mouths, they do so without correct understanding. These men are called the sinners of the generation. They're also called those who hate God. Such are similar to murderers and idolaters. The one who reveals secrets to the unworthy does not possess a soul in the body of the Holy King, and therefore he cannot keep a secret. When his soul will be taken from him, it shall not cleave with the body of the King, for that is not its place. Woe to such a man, and woe to his soul. Blessed is the portion of the holy ones who conceal the secrets of the God. And this concludes the commentary from the Zohar on the verse, the secret of Adonai is with those that fear him. And as we were just hearing how important it is that the secrets are only given over to those who are fit. And the ones who are fit to receive the secrets are the only ones who will really understand them. I've alluded to many supernal ideas here, many secrets of meditation, spoke of the name of 42 letters, spoke of many supernal ideas, but in order to understand these, it'll require a concerted effort, and another concerted effort to learn how to work these divine pathways. And I refer you to the link that's on the page here at YouTube. It'll take you to a place where you can learn the depth of the matter. There's still some time left here, I see, so we'll pick up on another matter. Now, since we got some time left, we'll continue with these teachings. We'll take something from the Tikunim Zohar. After Rebbe Shimon wrote the Zohar, it's known that Elijah the prophet would come to him and his son when they spent 13 years living in the cave, and Elijah revealed to them the secrets of the Torah, like they've written here in the Tikunim. The Tikunim Zohar, it says 10 Gilgulim, 10 Gilgulim, 10 wheels. They are 10 breaths going out from the mouth, called Gilgulim because they rise. Gilgul means a wheel, because they rise from Sphira, one emanation, to another sphere, another emanation, each connecting the 10 Sphirot. 10 fingers receive 10 breaths, sweetening the 5 forces of severity of the left hand with the 5 forces of giving of the right hand. And the name Yud, He, Vav, and He is complete as the first He is these forces of giving called Chasadim, and the second He of Yud, He, Vav is the forces of Gevurah. And that completes the Yud, He, Vav of breaths, is the balance between the forces of the giving and the shaping by the force of balance, which is Tiferet, which is the ladder of 6 joinings of breaths that rise and descend. And the angels of Elohim, of the God, are breaths rising and descending. Continuing here, we still got a little more time in this session, so there are 60 names of Elohim when a person's in a reduced state of consciousness. The 5 letters of the name Elohim permeate into 120 permutations. The mean is like that. You can have spell it out. This is in the Bible: Aleph, Lamed, He, Yud, and Mem. Aleph, Lamed, He, Mem, and Yud, or Lamed, Mem, Aleph, He, and Yud. There's 120 permutations, but 60 of these exist by a person's soul when they're only in a smaller state of consciousness. And these names guard the divinity within the person, the Malchut, from seizing of the forces of the other side, the shells, the klipot, the force of concealment. And also that the animating